In 2 Chronicles chapter 2, Solomon initiates the grand project of building the temple of the Lord in Jerusalem, fulfilling the vision of his father, David. Solomon recognizes the need for skilled labor and materials to construct such a magnificent structure. Consequently, he decides to send a message to King Hiram of Tyre, seeking assistance in securing the necessary resources. Solomon acknowledges the superior craftsmanship of the skilled workers of Tyre and requests both a skilled craftsman named Hiram, or Hiram, and quality materials, such as cedar wood from Lebanon. King Hiram responds positively to Solomon's request, expressing his willingness to collaborate on this significant undertaking. He praises the Lord and acknowledges Solomon's wisdom and understanding in recognizing the importance of building a house for the God of Israel. The collaboration between Solomon and Hiram is characterized by a friendly alliance, with the two kings entering into a covenant to exchange goods and services for the construction of the temple. The passage emphasizes the cooperative effort between the Israelites and the people of Tyre, showcasing the diplomatic and strategic skills of Solomon in managing such partnerships. Solomon further organizes a massive workforce for the temple construction, conscripting tens of thousands of laborers from among the Israelites, along with a considerable number of foreigners living in the land. He appoints supervisors and oversees the organization of the workforce, laying the foundation for the monumental task ahead. The chapter concludes by highlighting the magnitude of the materials gathered for the temple construction, underscoring the meticulous planning and preparation involved in creating a structure that would serve as the central place of worship for the Israelites. Chapter 2 sets the stage for the detailed account of the temple construction that follows in subsequent chapters of 2 Chronicles. Let's now read 2 Chronicles chapter 2. And Solomon determined to build an house for the name of the Lord, and an house for his kingdom. And Solomon told out 70,000 men to bear burdens, and 80,000 to hew in the mountain, and 3,600 to oversee them. And Solomon sent to Hiram the king of Tyre, saying, As thou didst deal with David my father, and didst send him cedars to build him an house to dwell therein, even so deal with me. Behold, I build an house to the name of the Lord my God, to dedicate it to him, and to burn before him sweet incense, and for the continual showbread, and for the burnt offerings morning and evening, on the Sabbaths, and on the new moons, and on the solemn feasts of the Lord our God. This is an ordinance forever to Israel. And the house which I build is great, for great is our God above all gods. But who is able to build him an house, seeing the heaven and heaven of heavens cannot contain him? Who am I then, that I should build him an house, save only to burn sacrifice before him? Send me now therefore a man cunning to work in gold, and in silver, and in brass, and in iron, and in purple, and crimson, and blue, and that can skill to grave with the cunning men that are with me in Judah and in Jerusalem, whom David my father did provide. Send me also cedar trees, fir trees, and algum trees, out of Lebanon, for I know that thy servants can skill to cut timber in Lebanon, and, behold, my servants shall be with thy servants. Even to prepare me timber in abundance, for the house which I am about to build shall be wonderful great. And, behold, I will give to thy servants, the hewers that cut timber, 20,000 measures of beaten wheat, and 20,000 measures of barley, and 20,000 baths of wine, and 20,000 baths of oil. Then Hiram the king of Tyre answered in writing, which he sent to Solomon, Because the Lord hath loved his people, he hath made thee king over them. Hiram said moreover, Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, that made heaven and earth, who hath given to David the king a wise son, endued with prudence and understanding, that might build an house for the Lord, and an house for his kingdom. And now I have sent a cunning man, endued with understanding, of Hiram my father's, the son of a woman of the daughters of Dan, and his father was a man of Tyre, skillful to work in gold, and in silver, in brass, in iron, in stone, and in timber, in purple, in blue, and in fine linen, and in crimson, also to grave any manner of graving, and to find out every device which shall be put to him, with thy cunning men, and with the cunning men of my lord David thy father. Now therefore the wheat, and the barley, the oil, and the wine, which my Lord hath spoken of, let him send unto his servants. And we will cut wood out of Lebanon, as much as thou shalt need, and we will bring it to thee in floats by sea to Joppa, and thou shalt carry it up to Jerusalem. And Solomon numbered all the strangers that were in the land of Israel, after the numbering wherewith David his father had numbered them, and they were found 150,000 and 3,600. And he set 70,000 of them to be bearers of burdens, and 80,000 to be hewers in the mountain, and 3,600 overseers to set the people a work. This ends our reading of 2 Chronicles chapter 2.